tonight. With each battle that we face, we defy the dark's embrace. Legends growing with each stride. In unity we confide. No fear in our eyes, just stars guiding us through endless wars. Destiny is in our hands. Together we take a stand. We are the light in the darkest night. With strength and valor we fight. Armored hearts shining bright. We will defeat the evil tonight. As the dawn breaks, shadows flee. In our victory we are free. Timeless heroes, legends grand. Together we save this land. We are the light in the darkest night. With strength and valor we fight. Armored hearts shining bright. We will defeat the evil tonight.
We're gonna do. We close the riff.
My Hupahu once again joined with the gang. Surprise! Godwin, you're back in your spot.
Yay.
I think they
Layout's been
caught the
fixed.
beginning. I think they caught the beginning of us talking shit.
It's pretty easy to do. You guys talk shit all the time. So, anyway, gonna promote the books again. highslowwall.com. Not Your Grandfather's TTRPG.
Watch it.
Go get it. And yeah, buy the bundle and go join the Discord. Like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Hit the ding ding on YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube. Subscribe to this channel here. We can certainly use some help with some more followers.
Yes,
yes.
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 Do thing.
So
So we're all gonna die, or
you guys
TPK?
were left at a
We're actually already dead. We just don't know it yet.
very
Right.
precarious position.
It's all illusion.
What do you guys think? You got a plan?
No.
No?
A plan?
Maybe we should go sit in that.
So I'm just going to bring to your attention, just because I'm a very forgiving and kind and wonderful GM. Gordon teleported. Mammon teleported. Maybe the Divine Forbiddance has been dropped. Not supposed to be able to transport while that's going on. Next thing to keep in mind is the cube is being held even though there was an anti-magic shell up, which means it's a very powerful spell. So who knows what's going on, but you might need some big guns to try to figure this out. Some things that, yeah, who knows. So if you guys are ready, we will start back at, I believe we're at initiative 12, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah. Lily told Zira that the cube wasn't worth her life, and Zira told her that she literally could not let go of it.
All right. Trying to keep all this together is very difficult, but
Good job. You do well.
on a 12 initiative. Sabian will telepathy everybody and say, maybe the cube's being held by this throne. It is magical. I don't know. I'm going after Map. Get away from him. That's what he said.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, I want to move back towards the group as much as you can.
Do you want Gray Razor?
You've got movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 15, correct?
Yeah.
So that's
Actually-
9. That's 10.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna step back on that fucking gold. Like,
I didn't think so.
No, me.
So that's
either.
10 right there. Is that as far as you want to go? Or would you like to go
Yeah.
somewhere else?
I mean, he'll excuse me, he'll stick there for now.
Okay. Adric will teleport. Onto the throne.
Holy shit.
Go.
I say you have Raven on it. Go fucking Adric.
As Sabian said what he said, he teleports as well. So obviously people are teleporting. When he appears there, magic starts coming off of him and blood starts raining down over there in that area from above. And you see him cast something on Mammon. And let's hope this works. So, Mammon misses his magic resistance. You see the blood from Mammon's body start to come out of his body and go into Sabian, into his hands and his chest. He's like sucking the blood out of Mammon right now. Mammon does not seem to be happy about that.
Why?
And he's attempting to go to Sabian. All right, so that happens on a 12 and an 11. Eden.
Stay away from Eden.
Who?
Them.
Mammon in them?
I just want to know how far away they are.
84 feet from Sabian and 89 from him.
Does it look like Mammon's gonna make it to Sabian?
It does. And he's like concentrating and the blood's coming into him. And Mammon's like he's fighting through wind to get to him. But he's going to reach him. You see he's got his scepter and he's like starts to scream and swing at Sabian. So anybody holding initiative is also capable of doing anything right now.
Eden?
Adric has his hands on the throne and it's glowing magical and he's like turning his head like this. So Eden, unless anybody else that's holding initiative cares to do anything, we're on Eden right now.
How? Excuse me.
What were you gonna say?
How far away is Godwin?
From what? Them? From Mammon?
Dick face, yeah. Mammon. Indeed.
55 feet?
He's got 5 more squares of movement.
55 is enough. fuck it. I mean, he doesn't know any better. He just knows that he has one, so he'll try to shoot one more arrow.
Okay.
Of, I don't know, devil slaying.
Devil slaying. Okay. So you're going to need, I think, a 30 to hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look. You're 12th, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you need a 30. You need a 30 to hit him. Magic's working again, so.
So I need to get, let's see, it's so how much you like? Does the arrow get what? I'm sorry.
It gets everything. It's +6, remember?
Okay, yeah. Whew. Well, in that case, we don't have to roll very high dice, but let's do it anyway.
Do a nat 20.
Do a nat
Just for
20.
fun.
Roll
Nat
1.
20. 20.
No fucking way!
Did you?
That's a fucking 20!
Nice.
Oh, fucking group energy, man.
Go.
Okay.
Win.
Group intention.
That is the first time. So I switched dice too, just because I didn't want to overroll. So I switched to the dragon ones I got, dog, just to say fuck it, because they've never rolled. And a dragon eye looked up at me. So that's 20.
All right, roll percentile dice. By the way, he is on fire still, just so you guys are aware.
I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps.
93.
93.
Nice fucking roll, dude.
That's going to be abdominal, right in his big belly, ×4 damage, half movement. So roll ×4 damage. I will, before you do that, I'm going to make his saves, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he's good.
Need arrows of Nira.
Ooh,
Wouldn't that be nice?
that's a good idea.
Oh,
Nice hit. Nice hit, man.
Rock on.
fucking me.
Too bad he's got 4,100 hit points.
Yeah, I know. Still makes me feel better.
So do 4,200 points of damage.
Eden is gonna fly.
Okay.
And
What's the, yeah, well, I guess, what is the damage on that arrow? You didn't give me that earlier. Sorry.
1 to 8.
grab Rava as she goes and fly that direction.
Okay. She can make it to him.
Let's see. Put Rava closer to Sabian.
Okay.
So like land down with like Rava here.
Okay.
And Eden like
Behind them.
behind them.
Like that.
Yeah.
So Rava was flying.
So she could have just grabbed
Yeah.
her and gotten that way.
Okay.
Mhm.
Damage, Godwin.
There's. Hang on. Sorry. It's 64?
64.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Whatever is happening to Mammon currently has drained him considerably. When you hit him with that arrow, it drops him to a knee.
Go you.
He does not look like he's doing very well right now. When Eden flies Rava over, as you guys get closer, Sabian, his skin looks like porcelain with blood cracks all in it. And he's just like, and his eyes, there's blood coming out of them, out of his ears and out of his mouth. And his body is shaking like really, really fast in a short distance, like maybe a half an inch, but it's just going. And he's like, he does not look good.
Like this is bad. Like what's happening to him is bad.
Yeah. So, Rava doesn't have initiative, does she?
No, she has a quick turn.
Okay. So you're doing that. We're not on. We're still on 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set my spell. Thanks for getting on. Hail Mary.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Is that Lily to zero?
I'm sorry, it got
Lil-
quiet.
Lily, are you wearing gloves?
Yes.
Okay. What are they made out of?
Yeah. They're hot.
No,
No.
no,
Okay.
they're not plant manager.
Like she just hugged her and it did.
I wanted to make sure.
Set my spell.
Zero will accept her spell. It's Lily.
What clothing are you wearing?
Black dragon skin.
Okay.
You got lucky that time.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. You grab her hand.
Yeah.
All right.
She is going to try.
That's on an 11. You still have actions left.
Yes.
So that took an action to grab her hand.
Okay.
You have
Madam
one
Disarray,
action
she
left.
can confirm it was a nat 20.
Huh?
She says she can confirm it was a nat 20. She's
Nice. Nice. Well, it hurt him. It dropped him to a knee, man. It dropped him to a knee. Whatever Sabian's doing to him is fucking him up.
Hey,
But
I didn't think I was gonna kill him. I just wanted to stop his forward progress, so I'm good, man.
Yeah, he drops to a knee and he doesn't swing at Sabian. So
Eden is gonna come.
Eden's gonna fly over.
Yeah, I'll let
Here?
her do what she was gonna do though.
Okay. All right. Lily, what are you doing?
Plane shift out of the dagger.
Okay.
Zero accepts it.
Where do you plane shift to?
Astral.
You appear in the astral plane
Without
With
zero.
zero.
without Zira.
It's really not funny. I'm sorry.
It's
Okay.
it was
It was a shot in the
It
dark,
was.
like you said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a shot in the
We're
dark.
trying
so.
everything,
That's
man.
the only thing she could.
But
think
you
of
plane
was
shift.
Free her. Yeah.
But you plane shift, so the divine forbiddance must be dropped. It must not be there anymore.
Eden's going to attack me.
Eden attacks Mammon.
Yep.
All right, Eden.
Yes.
Any attack that you make versus Mammon has a +10 on top of whatever you got, and you do ×4 damage.
Should
Okay.
have been attacking the whole time.
Yeah.
Take this fucker down.
So go
Run
Eden.
to a knee, sunshine. Take the head.
That's a natural 18.
Well, what's your?
With her pluses.
Yeah, you may not hit.
Is
Well,
it
no,
the
you got
dragon
some
blade?
bonuses to hit, +10 to hit.
Plus 10 to hit.
Yeah. And then you have +10 to hit
Hold on.
because you're a paladin, right? And it's evil. You're unholy, or with your holy.
Map
Uh,
going.
Where is?
Spirit.
So what level is she? 12?
15.
15?
Hold on. So
you need a 30. Actually, hold on. Godwin put him to a knee. He doesn't get his dex bonus, so you need a 26.
Without all your bonuses, that does it.
That's a 28.
so I have plus 13 to hit, and then I rolled an 18, and then
That
another
hits.
plus 10.
That hits.
Okay, so that's the first one. I'm gonna roll damage in between.
Okay.
So I already get +2 damage on him because he's evil. Do I
Yes.
multiply that ×4?
Yes.
Don't forget your strength bonus and all that.
Oh, no, I have all that written down.
Um,
It's all here. I have all
and
the
even
totals.
when you appear next to him, like you were flying away, you have to come down close to him to swing. When you get within 5 feet of him, this is when it happens. You novas appear in your eyes. The light that's coming off of you gets really, really bright, and radiant damage starts producing off of you. It hits Sabian, but it doesn't seem to be like it's frying him. But whatever's happening to him seems to be worse than what you're doing to him.
Okay.
Reva,
Vampire.
you are not affected by it as a positive to a vampire. It does not affect you, but the ground around her, the ground around Mammon, the ground around the whole area is burning with this radiant damage.
Okay.
Sizzling.
Okay.
Roll damage for that first strike.
1, 2, 4. 7, 8, 8d6. Okay, so hold on.
We're gonna give me your numbers and I'll add them up, or
Okay. I can give you my calculator.
Hold on.
Bronchitis needs to go away.
Godwin wouldn't have done that. He would have got to swing on Sabian and it could have stopped the spell.
366 damage.
All right. That's a nice
first swing?
shot.
That's the first swing.
That's
She
a
has
nice shot.
3 more. Dude.
Dude.
Come on, Eden.
Nat 20?
Dude.
Natural 20.
Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Holy shit. Dude. This you
Yeah.
whoa. Whoa. All right. Roll percentile dice.
Percentile dice. 40? That's okay.
So you hit him in his hand for ×2 damage.
Okay.
1, 2, 3 left hand, 4, 5, 6 right hand. And it's going to be right hand, the one he's holding the scepter in. He will drop the scepter. You knock the scepter out of his hand. Roll ×2 damage. After you do the ×2, ×4,
Yep.
×2 again.
He will not have a hand left.
It's fucking team, my friend.
Nice job, you guys.
Fucking awesome.
Whew.
I thought
After all
you
that
guys.
shit out the sunshine, I had to help a little bit.
Oh my god, my heart's beating so fast right now.
I love it.
I'm shaking. Shaking, take my med.
Is the golden ones in action right here, baby.
Right?
Cue the fucking theme music, baby.
Yeah. I should play the theme music for the. No one's ever heard it yet.
Go for it.
Yeah. You think I should?
Yeah.
I love it.
While she's counting.
Yeah.
That'll be our Jeopardy music.
That's what I'm talking about.
Holy fuck.
This music thing is even starting
Yes.
to fucking blow Novas and be
Good
badass.
one with the date, that's for sure.
Let
Yes.
me just show you this map because you're not going to believe me. That's the
816 hit points.
Rock, come
I
on.
believe it. 816 hit points.
So she did 33 plus
Yes.
18, which is 51, and then it's 51 times 2 because he's evil, and then that makes 102, and I do that times 4 because of what he said, and then another times 2
because the crit.
because the crit.
Yep.
Which is 860.
Go Eden. And you still got 2 attacks.
I'm like almost scared to make these 2 attacks.
You've done 1182 hit points to him.
Drop him.
Keep going.
And that means he's got no arm, right? Or no
Yeah,
arm?
no, you cut his hand off. He drops the scepter.
Yeah.
You didn't sever it, but
It's hanging like that.
what did you need? You needed a 30 minus 26. You hit. Yeah, one of the new songs about the golden ones.
Errors wrote this song.
Yeah, Ayers wrote this.
Yes, I know every word of it already.
Good idea, Goblin. Cheers.
Here's to you. That's a sad ass move.
She keeps showing me sixes, dude.
And I kept rolling it. We should have let them take him on from the beginning.
Yeah, Eden should have been taking him on from the get-go. From the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know.
Yeah, he has weaknesses, guys, and one of them is radiant energy, and she is full of it.
You betcha. And that was the one thing that Kara was playing on, was kicking that into high gear.
448.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh my god, one more. Come on, Eden. Come on, Eden.
Another nat 20.
Not that time. Let's see.
Plus 10, plus 13.
20, 23, 29.
Yeah.
29 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's
You
a
need
hit.
26.
I'm like, I need somebody else to be looking at these as
Did
well.
you say 448 on that last
I
strike?
did. 3, 18. 6, 7, 33. 8. 36. 36. 18.
Somebody's going to need to hit Sabian and knock some of that crap out of me.
Sabian's over there. Maybe I should play one of the Council Fuck songs.
There you go. Really fucking kick it in.
Yeah. This is the Council Fucks called
432.
The Council Sucks.
Yeah.
432?
Yep, that's it. That's all my attacks.
Damn.
Damn.
She messed him up.
And he dropped his scepter.
2,126 damage, which means he has to make a system shot. Oh,
Gold Star, be gone.
also you do 6d10.
Damon.
You do 6d10 damage from the radiance in a 20-foot area. So go ahead and roll 6d10.
60-10.
6d10.
Holy shit, is that times as well?
That's for the craziest damage I've ever seen.
3. I rolled it right in front of you. You saw it.
Situational, of course. So 17.
My goodness.
He makes his system shock.
That's a shame.
Yeah. But he's got not long for this world with that blood magic spell and this on top of it. 37?
37. My watch will not start alerting me that my heart rate is really high, you guys.
Actually, 2165 minus, there was 64 done earlier. So, 2164 minus 64, 2100. You did 2100 hit points today. Is that right? Wait. Yeah, 2100. Even. That's crazy.
Say, be gone, devil.
That's the most. I think that's the most damage I've ever seen in any campaign.
Oh, fuck.
All right,
It's a lot of Gold Star.
the light of gold star. That's it. So he is fucked up right now.
That was all with her energy sword too.
The blood that when you hit him and the blood comes out, it flies in the air and then sucks back and goes to Sabian and goes into him. He's like absorbing every bit of blood that's coming out of him. You are okay because the radiant damage that's being produced from your body around you is being burnt. The blood rain that's coming down is being burnt by that. So you're not covered in blood. It's just burning it. Which, let me see real quick. Yeah, you're right next to him.
Eden should have been fighting him the whole time, guys. I didn't know. I thought she'd be more useful fucking turning those devils.
There's a reason you were sent, but man.
Yeah. Evidently.
Okay, so
You did wipe the fucking map too, so don't worry about it.
all right, so that was Eden.
See, I'm glad she did that because, like, I'm always scared that they're gonna be like the NPCs do too. You guys sit back. There you go, guys.
So the Hellhounds, the next initiative is a 10.
So am I out of initiative, or can I
No,
start
you're
casting?
going to still stay in initiative.
So she will begin to cast there on the astral plane.
Okay.
Must be all the lava. It's fucking hot.
And what
in here.
initiative is she starting on casting?
You will
Sorry,
be starting on a
10 or 11? 11.
Wait, no, 10. You'll be starting on a 10.
Okay.
All right. Hellhounds go and Adric goes. The Hellhounds, there are none.
Yeah, they're dead.
It's Adric and
Yeah, my stomach can't take any more hellhounds.
Zera. The chains that are holding the cube disappear.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
It is active and working. It has its abilities. You got to be within 10 feet to try to use it. On that initiative, a circle appears right here. And traps Hedda and Gorgain in it. Adric gets a horrified look on his face, and you see his body explode.
Who's Adrix? Whoa.
Into a blood just goes everywhere. And Asmodeus appears sitting on this throne. And to his left, Lord Azric. Or to his right, Lord Azric. To his left, Luxian. Adric is dead. You see his body and things recall. It's like he's sitting on the throne and then suddenly he just goes. Body parts just explode and then Asmodeus appears where he was sitting in the throne.
What initiative is that?
That is a 10. 9. 9 is Hedda
And Gordon.
and Gordon. Oh. You're so close.
They got lucky.
You got so lucky. Your part has to be past this thing right here. Like 50% or more of it. And Hedda is. So Hedda is stuck in here. Gordy is stuck in that circle that appears.
Gordon and Hedda.
Gordon says, "Run." And he quickly zooms to Zira, tackles you in the air, and you're out of it.
Oh fuck.
Actually, he had another hand. He would have grabbed Seth as he zoomed towards Zira and taken Seth with you guys too.
Sensitive.
You with? You with it? You still on there, Godwin?
Yeah, can you hear me?
He's all choked up.
Okay. On a 9, when that happens, Mammon's body drops to the ground, dead. Sabian stumbles away from the situation. He gets to about right here and looks at Reva with this look, like this horrified look, and he teleports. He did not look okay.
Reva can't go till fucking 4. And Eden has no way to teleport or travel.
You got a recall.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? He would have grabbed both of you. He could have done that when he teleported. I don't know if he would have brought Eden where. Well, no, he would have. So you can accept the spell or not? Do you, Reva?
Reva? Yeah.
Eden? You can try to resist him teleporting you out of here if you want.
Everybody else has teleport, right?
You don't know.
Everybody has a recall.
Everybody's got a recall.
Everybody.
Yeah, she'll let him.
Okay. Mammon is dead on the ground over there in a pile of flesh and bone, and he does not
Their
look.
spirits and souls are not in those bodies.
So,
Their spirits and souls are not in those bodies that are in that circle. We have their DNA. Take a big deep breath. You're not losing organ. Calm down. Remember, we take our spirits and souls out of our bodies. It's just my dad. I can feel your energy, like you're fucking vibrating. You guys, is it just me or is it? It's really hot.
It's humid.
It's
It's humid in here.
hot. I've been
There's-
like that all day.
There's a storm coming, and that's why it's so humid.
I've been fucking hot the whole day. Okay, we're done yelling. Sorry.
next initiative is the Soul Lord.
None of my characters are there.
Oh, yeah, you escaped, huh?
The only player character still there is Godwin.
Mina, can
And
you
Get out of
a
step towards those two and shout Sessadik?
I beg your pardon.
that's his recall, remember?
I recall Sessadik.
Okay,
Vic.
you're gonna grab it too and say Sessadik.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you were holding. You had
One action
Five.
left. I held it.
5 more squares, right?
Grab me some gold.
All right.
Can Zira tell Lily not to go back? Can Zira tell Lily not to go back?
On the next segment, what were you casting, Lily? How many segments?
9.
Okay, so yeah, you're good.
She's stuck on the astral.
Damn.
Zira. Aggressive too. Like it wasn't a fucking question. Like, don't go back. Like she's not there anymore. Don't go back.
You all recall to your recall spot, which is in the den, except for Eden, Reva, and Sabian.
And Zero and Gordon.
And Zira and Gordon. Zira and Gordon, you appear in the temple.
Okay.
Zira's temple.
She immediately swept these Lily.
And starts collecting Lily. Eden.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
When you appear with Reva and Sabian, it smells like death all around you. You're glowing the radiant energy off of you, and you see beings that are on the edge of your peripheral burst into flames and start screaming and running from you, running from this area. You look out and you see vampires all over the place. And Reva, you never been here, but Sabian drops to the ground onto a coffin that he's holding, and he looks at you, and his body goes into dust.
Like gaseous form.
No,
Like he
into
desiccates.
dust, into white dust. Where he was, there's an outline of his body.
All that dust in the coffin.
You're looking around, and at that point you hear vampires screaming and running that got burst from this flame, but some of them stop, and you see others of them trying to put them out, and you see some of them like, and their fangs come out.
Bravos.
And they're like,
Trying to look at him and be like, you know who the fuck I am? I suggest you back up.
you start hissing a couple of them.
Come into that light. Go ahead.
They don't come towards you because of Eden, you think. She's pulsating that light, so they don't come towards you. All right, that's where you're at. Everybody else, you appear in the den, and
Seth just like, I think I better change clothes.
oh no, your armor's fine.
Not the armor. I'm talking about the clothes. Clothes pretty much destroyed.
Yeah, your clothes are destroyed. You're wearing dragon scale type looking armor.
But his uniform is pretty much decimated because of those damn dogs.
Yeah,
I don't like dogs no more.
no, you never liked dogs. You're allergic.
Well, I did originally, but
You're allergic to them.
yeah, right.
So
Well,
hold
Mammons,
on.
go ahead.
We're going to take a quick break right there,
Oh my god.
and we'll be right back. I'm going to put everybody in the den and the other places, and you actually, well, for the most part, you guys got out alive. Got out well. Well,
Speak for
I will
yourself.
leave you with this image right here.
Oh, gee, thanks.
And
Good thing he didn't have any attack left.
we will see you guys in just a little bit.
Those two have acorns.
Uh-huh. Provided they can do anything.
All right, and we are back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, guys. So, as you can see, we are in the den.
Holy shit.
Indeed.
Whoa.
So,
Whoa.
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 Fucking whoa.
That's crazy.
as soon as Seth is back, he'll telepathy Ren and Vela and say, "I'm back and alive. I'm in the den."
All right, so Zira, Gordon, Seth, you guys appear in the temple.
Right.
Zira immediately starts telepathying to Lily.
Don't go back. Do not go back there.
I will recall back to the den.
Okay. When you appear in this temple, you've been here once before, and you know this place is not cool.
No.
So you recall back to the den.
I'm out of here.
Thank you, Godwin.
Mhm.
You and Lion and Clip appear, and you see Adric sitting there, and they are resurrecting him as we speak. You see Kara in the room with Risa. Adric resurrects. Eris is there. The king is there. Across the room, you see Anthea, who immediately jumps up and comes over to you.
Yeah, obviously, he's gonna shove Lion out of the fucking way and get to her.
Okay. Yeah. And they meet in the middle, and Reva.
Yeah.
Shortly thereafter, when you guys come in, Dahl and
Vela show up, or Vela.
Vela show up at the door, and Lily, or no, we'll go to Lily in a second. So Reva.
Yes. She is going to use a combination of Way the One skills, Concentrated Force, mixed with Unseen Sight,
Okay.
and move his ashes into his coffin.
Okay. All right.
And then she will put her hand on the coffin and hold her hand out to Eden and teleport the coffin and Eden and herself to the den.
Okay.
Have to hop in place.
He already had the coffin.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
He already had the coffin ready.
He didn't know you at all.
Not that predictable. Fuck.
All right. You appear in here and see everybody in here. Lily, what do? You're on the astral plane.
Did everybody make it out?
Everybody was leaving as we left. I don't know. But do not go back. Asma was there.
She will telepathy Gorg and Hedda.
You don't reach them.
She'll telepathy everybody.
You can come to the temple if you want.
I'm gonna go to the Druid Circle. That's where they would go. If they didn't recall, their only way out would be the 8th.
Let me know.
You said
So I'll
you
go there.
telepathied everybody?
Yes, the whole group.
Yeah. I mean, Godwin was
Yeah.
there now. I was the last one out, and they were in some sort of some sort of circle in front of Esper. So I wouldn't say Esper in this case.
They appeared to be trapped in a circle. Hedda tried to get out with a swing, but it didn't work. When we left.
Zero would say, Lily, remember, half their spirits and souls.
Good luck.
I'm gonna use.
Don't go back there, Lily.
I won't. Promise. But I'm gonna use the acorn to see if that's what they did.
You
Because
gonna break an acorn?
if that's what they did, then they're gonna be stuck in that Druid Circle.
Okay. You break an acorn, and they're both standing there by the tree. And they look over at you and smile.
You guys okay?
Yeah. Head is up, yeah. We did it. The bastard's dead.
Yeah.
Asmodeus showed up.
We did not get all the portals closed, but I think
We got the fucking cube, though.
did.
Gorgon's like, yes. We did well. We should
And I closed the rifts, so that means Caro should be healed.
go back to the den and find out what's happening.
Gracia, and she'll start running for the edge of the
Okay.
circle.
All right, you guys, it takes you a while. As you recall, it's about a mile.
It is. She's gonna run.
So it takes a while. Meanwhile, you guys are all in this room. You see Eden and Rava appear with a coffin. And Eden, when you appear, your light's really bright and the floor starts to burn. You take a deep breath and it starts to go down a little bit.
She'll take a couple deep breaths. Try to calm herself down.
Okay. You're able to calm yourself down enough that it stops doing what it was doing.
So does
That's
Seth.
not shiny.
We did it!
Yeah, as soon as Seth sees Vela, he just goes over and hugs her.
Yeah, she would run to you and hug you too.
By the power of Gold Star, we did it, y'all!
Clip's like, fuck yeah! Zero got the cube, right?
Yep.
He'll telepathy to her. Zero.
Yeah.
You got the cube, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Clip jumps up on the table and starts dancing.
This one start laughing.
Anthea says, Anthea thanks you guys for what you did. And Risa says, yes, Cara and I are very, very happy.
Eden goes to Cara.
Eden will go to Cara.
Still will stand up and hug Eden.
Are you okay? Sure.
It was painful, but yes.
You're okay.
I'm fine.
You're all fixed. You're all better.
I don't have my wings yet, but I'm fine.
We'll
They-
figure it out.
Vay reaches over and grabs Eris's hand and smiles at her.
Squeeze his hand.
Well done, you all. What's wrong with Sabian? He gets up and walks over.
Ravo telepathy and you some kind of blood magic. He's completely desiccated. He's ash. He's gonna need blood.
He walks up and looks in the coffin, and checks it out and looks at him. It looks like it's trying to come together into some sort of form. You look in there and you can see the ash is starting to harden and it's trying to come. It doesn't look like a complete form yet, but it's coming together.
He needs blood.
Ash doll.
Is that by telepathy?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's not gonna say out loud that he uses magic. In this castle? She just looks at
Because
it.
you know that Cara has bottles of blood.
Doll's gonna go over and give Cara and Eden a hug.
Oh yeah, she'll
Hey,
hug you.
doll.
She'll hug you.
He'll hug her.
She's gonna hug you hard too.
Myra stands up and she says, "Where's Lily and Bourdain?"
We'll say they're coming. They're coming.
I
Lily
can't reach them.
Lily went to the Druid Circle to get Gorgain.
So everyone got out?
As far as we know, yeah.
Good job, you guys.
Don't go anywhere. Stay here and wait for them.
Of course. Vay's like, job well done, you all. I will let you celebrate, and then afterwards, you guys need to know what's happening in space. You see Clip go, "What?" He jumps down off the table. Of course, there's something else.
Seth,
Goes over and sits down.
Seth will look at Vela and say, "Do you by chance know where my room is?
Yeah.
I need to change clothes. He looks at his clothes. I really do not like hellhounds."
And while I say Godwin will we'll talk to Vay as well.
Okay.
He just asked just Remy as a question.
He tells you he's all right. He's like, everybody is okay. Nerva's okay. Well, Nerva had a heart attack and died, and so did Remy. But we got him back. Evidently, when the curse was broken, whatever was broken, the pieces of their heart that had been eaten were missing. So they all had heart attacks. He looks over at Thea, and he's like, I guess she didn't, though. And Aunt Thea's like, yeah, I was taken care of so that I didn't have a heart attack.
I came close.
Yeah.
It hurt.
Yes, it hurt. It hurt really bad.
Yeah.
But they healed me. She says your auntie healed me, Godwin.
I'll have to send another thanks for that.
They will pick up the coffin and tell Brava to come with him.
She will.
Seth
They
asks, where do you want this thing? He points at the sword.
Yeah. Should take that back.
I don't want it. Asmo showed up and I couldn't get to him to use it, so I'm glad.
He walks up to you and gets it.
Yep.
And takes it. And
passes it.
goes back with Rava, and he looks at Eris. He says, we'll be back.
Yeah.
And they leave. Actually, they teleport. They're not going to walk out with those fucking paladins out there in the coffin.
Yeah.
She'll say, where do you want to go?
You'll see. I'll be back.
She'll tell it. She can teleport him. Wherever it is.
He's like, okay.
And he'll look at Seth will look at Eris and say, we'll be back. I need to change clothes.
Yeah. Take your time, guys. Get yourselves pulled together.
And he'll take Vela and go find his room.
We'll call you when we're ready.
Okay. Everything seems to be copacetic. Everyone's okay. Lily comes back with Gorgain and Hedda, and you guys appear. Myra, of course, comes over to you and gives you guys hugs. This is what you see in the room. Adric, after he's raised, will go over and sit down right here. He'll say out loud, he'll say that throne is what was holding it. It was a combination of spells. I believe it was an alter reality that came out of that throne. And let me tell you, that throne is a very powerful artifact. And I did gain some things from it, but I also had something bad happen to me. So I need to fix this.
What do you mean?
An effect from the artifact, a defect.
Eris would say, I can help you with it.
Really?
She's like, come here.
He'll walk over there.
Let me open this up.
Everything feels like it's okay.
Actually, I don't know if I can cast this one. Read it.
It's suspect as hell, but that's fine.
What did you
use
say?
the circle to do that? Since that's the one only one she's connected to in any way, or would she need to put hers?
She needs to put hers.
Okay, so she wouldn't have said that.
Okay. All right.
Rewind. She didn't say that.
All
She doesn't have her circle up
She
yet.
doesn't have her circle yet. So she knows she can do it, but she needs her circle, and she hasn't placed it yet. It's been a long time. You still haven't placed it.
Speaking of, she needs to get a hold of Darza anyway.
Yeah. So, yeah, everything seems to be copacetic, you guys. You guys all feel good about what you did. I will tell you now that you all everyone that was part of that party that was in there will receive 225,000 experience points to do with what you want.
How much you said?
To do with what we want.
225,000 experience points for the death of Mammon and the whole adventure and everything with the Lich, the ghosts, all the undead, the entering it, all of that. I know that will level some of you, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know where you, but
You said to do with as you want. What does that mean? Can I put it on one? Can I put it into just one?
no.
Well, you said
So Godwin is going to ask Ares where in the castle he can get his armor fixed, because he's pretty sure some of it healed inside of him. So
You're pretty sure what?
it's like some of the armor healed inside of my body. It hurts. Is there a place where I can go get it fixed?
Yeah, there's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where I can work at. I haven't explored the castle enough, and
Do you
You know.
need medical attention? Hey, Tuffy,
Yes,
can you come check him out?
of course.
He says he thinks his armor healed inside.
I would like to check everyone out if you guys don't mind. And he starts casting a few spells and looking around the room, making sure that there's no diseases and stuff like that. Before you leave, Seth, he says, wait.
Mhm.
And he gets everybody, he looks at everybody, tells everybody they're fine. Everybody seems to be good, except those that do have damage, and he will heal it for you.
motherfucker.
Eris will also say, Tuffy, would you please recast Divine Recalls?
Of course, I will put divine recalls on all of you again.
same word's fine.
Adric will walk over to Godwin and start looking at your armor, and he tells you if you take it off, he'll fix it.
Eris will also say, you guys, and I'd like to put a new rule in place. When you guys get back from adventures, first thing before you do anything, you get checked out, you get checked for diseases, you get checked for whatever, and you get recalls re-put on you. You do not leave and go on adventures without a recall.
That's what I was going to state, is make sure we always have that. I like that divine recall.
The two of you come back into the room.
Where'd they leave Sabian?
I'll tell you later. He goes and sits down. Where do you go?
By the fireplace,
Okay.
light up a cigar,
All right.
kind of pissed off.
Yeah. So Seth and Vela will leave and go to Seth's room. You can go get changed and everything. Anthea will sit down, Godwin.
Mhm.
You realize she doesn't have her wings.
Yeah.
They're not on her.
As soon as Seth and Bela leave and they're out of hearing distance of the paladins, he just looks at her and says, I have a question for you.
What?
I want to make it official.
Okay.
Will you be my bride? This, and reaches into his little pouch and he pulls out one of the rings of water breathing and says, right now this is the closest thing I have, but, and he offers it.
Of course, she says, and she'll give you a hug. And absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
I mean, when I get the time, I'll get you an actual.
I don't care about that, she says.
But I do.
She'll take you to your room, and
yeah.
She comes to the door, with you, and she says, I think this is it right here.
Ooh, it's green. I like that.
You go in and it's fucking what you would want, you know. You walk into it, it's snazzy. She stays right by the door. She does not go into your room.
He just turns around and looks at her and says, "You know what? My door is always open to you. I know it's not appropriate."
She telepathies to you. Not with these paladins out here. I am not. I would not dare. That would be seen as
I know. Inappropriate.
yes, yes.
And
It looks pretty though. She says.
it does.
I mean, even the tables are stained with a green stain on the wood. Everything's all green.
Except there's a bed in here.
Yeah.
What do I need a bed for? That's what he's asking her is,
Asking Vela.
yeah, like, what do I need a bed for?
I don't know. Maybe you should ask Eris that question. She's the one that made it.
And he'll change clothes real quick. And,
Okay.
is there a closet in here?
No. Well, would you have wanted a closet in there? There's
Or something with
this
clothes?
is where the clothes are right here.
Oh, in the,
yeah.
okay. So he'll look through that and find some clothes and change clothes.
Yeah, they're really nice. You know, everything in there is really nice. It would whatever you would want.
He usually wears real simple stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's whatever you would want. So
Well, he'll
that's
just grab whatever's in there and change clothes real quick. He don't care if anybody's watching. He just strips and puts new clothes on.
Okay. Well, she'll step away. You know, she steps to the side and does.
And he's going to change into his chainmail.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, Adric will fix your armor, Godwin.
Okay.
Yeah, he would ask you to take it off, and he pulls out a magical hammer. It's a small, light-looking hammer with runes on it, and he just starts tapping your armor here and there, and it starts fixing itself.
Cool.
Well, he definitely would sit very uncomfortable without a shirt on.
Okay.
But obviously that's just because, you know, like we talked about, his entire torso covered in scars, cuts, bite marks, you know.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
Yeah.
just littered with scars.
Yep. I don't know anything about that.
He will. It doesn't take him very long. You know, you probably have a gambeson on underneath it. So
I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure the material plant side were, you know, I've had to.
right. Yeah, you would have clothing on underneath it of some sort,
Okay, cool.
like stuff like that. So you're fine. But yeah, he fixes it in just a few minutes and gives it back to you and helps you put it back on. You realize he's very, very skilled with this. And as you're standing there, you realize he seems to be a fighter type. You've only seen him, you know, do magic, but he seems to be a fighter type. He's got swords on. He is wearing an armor, but it's kind of scale mail-y looking. But underneath it, you can see dragon scale. And the scale, the color that you see is white, but then you see just a tip of what looks like red as well, attached to the white. Kind of like Clip.
Okay.
Clip's wearing what you can only guesstimate as a Tiamat dragon scale.
Nice.
Pretty badass.
Multicolored.
And then he'll put his hand out for he'll put his hand out for a shake and a thank you.
Yeah, of course, man, of course.
I have a few things to thank you for.
He'll go back and sit down again.
He comes
And
around.
as it's you know, and then obviously sitting next to Anthea, who's going to ask him, is like, "Are you okay? Okay."
Yeah, she tells you she's all right. She says she lost her wings and they can't bring them back. They've tried just about everything. She tells you that they've been able to discover that Asmodeus's ancestry and lineage goes to the heavens. That he is angelic.
All right. Wait, she says that aloud or telepathy?
She'll say that out loud. So everybody in the room will hear that.
Room just goes silent.
Mhm.
Like,
So
Wow.
an angel rules the ninth plane of hell. Somehow
Yeah, I don't know all the politics about it, but I know that when they discovered this, they were very shocked. According to them, he took my angelic blood from me. I am no longer angelic of nature. She looks across at Kara.
Kara just nods.
I mean, there's no way to reverse or get that back. It's just a
So far, no, there's nothing they can do. Clip gets up and he walks across the room and walks over to Eden and extends his hand out to her. I just want to shake the hand of one of the strongest warriors I've ever met.
huge.
You did really well, he says.
Well, thank you.
He's looking up at you because he's a little guy, you know.
Here, here.
That's what they say. But it's all good. It's all good. You did well. I just wanted to congratulate you on your weapon skills.
Thank you very much.
You carved him up. Then he walks back over here and he walks by Reba and leans out to like touch your shoulder and then stops and goes, "Is he going to be all right?" He did good too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She just pops on her scarf. Like she's mad, you feel me?
Let's a little giggle out. Like, oh,
We needed him to do what he did, Clip says.
I know. I don't know when he'll be back, guys. It's gonna be a while.
Okay.
We'll see.
I hope he's all right.
He'll be fine.
He's like, he's going to be asleep for a little while.
we'll be ready to support him when he comes back. Badass.
Yeah. I don't know how long, but it's going to be a while. Might be. Yeah, it'll be a while.
what
Yeah.
an epic fucking way to go to sleep, though. Like,
For sure. For sure.
Exactly
It looked
what
pretty
he would.
fucking cool.
Raven says exactly what he'd say.
Mm.
Well-
Watch it go out in a burning ball of light.
You guys did really well. So well that, well, I knew you would do this well. He shakes his head. He's like, I knew the outcome was going to come out like this, but I want you to see this. And he takes a map and he unrolls it on the table and begins to tell you guys about the 3 ships, the other 2 that came through the crystalline sphere, the Necrothians. And he tells you that the plan is going to be a full frontal assault with every ship that we have within our fleet. We are going to destroy these 3 vessels with all the ordnance that we possess. We're going to get it done just like we got this done. He looks over at Lion and he says, and we'd like as much help as possible. So you guys are allies. Without you, you know, we would have been, this all would have been much more difficult. So we need to take care of it. As far as the Asmodeus issue goes, maybe he'll leave it alone now. Now that we have the cube, maybe he'll go back to hell. My plan is to let him know that he needs to go back to hell. That if he doesn't, we will come for him too.
and there's still 3 portals on. I was only able to close the rift. We weren't able to close any of the portals down there.
Which, by the way, it was a rift, not just a rip. If you were curious.
Yeah. The priest that gave me that information, I had a talk with him.
Little vocabulary lesson. I dig it. I got you.
Yeah, he's going to be filling some sandbags for a little while.
Try to
You know,
get-
we need those. So, but yeah, if we would have known it was a rift to begin with, that might have been, you know, good information to have. I'm glad that you guys were able to do what you did. That rift, well, you did well. You did well. That could have been a ending scenario for this whole continent. So well done. Well done, Lily. All of you.
Here.
You need some time to collect yourselves. I know I just sprung this on you, but you need to know that the plan is to, you know, the enemy's not resting, so we can't either.
Car just says, do they ever?
No, when you have as many as we do. You know?
Y'all, we defeated Mammon.
I think you guys should probably take
I
this
think you and Sabian defeated him. Man, wish we would have just kind of started with that. Maybe next time lead with Eden. Maybe just a little bit.
Faye smiles and looks at Eden. He says, "Well done. I knew you would. Knew you would do well."
He doesn't like radiant energy, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Well, speaking of radiant energy, I think you all need to take the evening off. I think we'll take one night off, and then tomorrow we will discuss our plans on what we need to do about these creatures that are in our space. Before too long, all this shit will be cleaned up, and maybe we can just relax. That would be very good for all of us to be able to accomplish all this. Trust me, there's going to be songs written about this. And he looks over at Ares.
I already started writing a song for you guys.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
We're going to call you guys the Golden Ones.
Sounds
Yeah,
good to me. Why don't you play it for him?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So she's going to play it for you.
I do miss my band, but I could do it myself.
Well, you can do it with your magic. So she'll play the song for you. It's in the background. But yeah. So you guys need to level up if you can. You need to look at your experience points.
We're not quitting now, are we? We still got some time, right?
No, because
Okay. Oh, Ares is singing. Never mind.
Yeah, she is.
slow down there, Trigger. Slow down. Yeah. So as she's singing this song, and you guys are just kind of here, Vay will say, are you guys hungry? You want me to have the kitchen bring some food to you?
That'd be pretty awesome.
I forgot about our sandwiches.
Damn it, Seth. Did he take the fucking sandwiches again?
You know what? You're not allowed to carry the sandwich. Well, he's not in here anymore.
No, he's not.
He's not allowed to carry them sandwiches no more. He just keeps taking off with them.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
Do you come back, Seth?
He's up there talking to Vale already. As soon as he gets dressed, he's got.
Lily, let's left the Ray and Bay.
Yeah. What's up, Lily?
Her kids,
Oh.
Ray and Bay.
Oh. Ray and Bay. Okay. All right. You're like, hey,
We're home
good,
for the night.
nice.
You want to come have dinner with us? What are you doing?
We're checking out the castle.
Okay. Well, I've only got just a few hours until I have to take off again, so.
It's okay. Well, don't worry about it.
Alright,
We're enjoying ourselves. We're having a good time.
good.
This place is awesome. Well, paladins are kind of creepy, but other than that, it's awesome. Man, there's a choir that man, they can sing. They're down in the Fane. We sat there and listened to all their songs. They're really good. I guess they're going to be doing the funeral. They're amazing, Mom.
Nice.
Makes me want to be a bard.
Does it?
Yeah, they're awesome. They kick ass.
I am glad you are loving your life.
No, this place is great. Both of us feel very blessed to be here. The only thing is there's not a lot of people our age here, so maybe since the city is such a calm place, maybe we could go outside the castle sometime.
Soon. Not just yet.
All right.
Not just yet. But
Okay.
very soon.
Well, there's a lot more to see here, a lot more to explore. They have a museum here. They have all kinds of stuff. It's really cool. Era, as you finish your song.
That was badass. Not gonna lie to you.
That's badass. Yeah. Some of them clap in the room. And yeah, that's pretty cool.
What in the fuck am I doing?
Do the Eris. She's gonna try and telepathy Durza and see if she can reach her.
No.
Durza.
Nope.
What about with the druidic stone? She pull out the druidic stone. Durza.
No.
That's fine. Reva? Clip's still standing there next to her, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna turn and look at him and she's gonna telepathy him and say, "Hey, you know how to speed up the end desiccation process from blood magic?"
Well, blood, of course, he says in her head. But
Is there a way to do it faster though?
I've heard about people using surrogates. In other words, causing someone else to get the blood damage, and usually the surrogate's a vampire person because it won't kill them. They can use other people, but the spell is pretty difficult to just continue to cast. Once you cast it, it's better. You can't make up for the blood loss if you have to cast it on, like, say it was casted on a human or something.
Mm-hmm.
That human would die quickly. But a vampire doesn't. It keeps them desiccated, and it's almost like you trade your blood loss for their blood. That you switch it over. I don't know exactly how it works. When I talk to Adrian, he's kind of knowledgeable on that stuff, but or Sal might know something. I could ask you.
Mm.
Don't worry about that. I'll talk to Adrian. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Gee. It's from her, not me. It's for me.
Okay.
Eris would look over at Lily. Hey. Do you know Durza's in the Happy Hunting Grounds?
I don't.
I know she hangs out there. No? Okay.
I don't. I haven't seen her in a really, really long time.
I need to get a message to her, and I think she's in a Druid circle, but I don't know which one.
That's not something you can divinate on either, is it?
No, and I can't leave to go find her.
Well, I was just in the Druid circle and she wasn't there. I didn't see her. So I don't know that she was there because I kind of ran to get back here, but
All right. I was hoping you'd get lucky and she might have been in Happy Hunting Grounds or something. Something easy. It's okay.
I'd say maybe use some animal friendship and try to get, you know what I mean? Being the Druid Circle thing, it's hard. I couldn't send summons because as soon as circle,
The thing is
I
like,
lose them.
I don't know where she is.
I don't know
Where to send somebody to. Yeah, it's easy to get a message if I just don't know where she is.
Like that music.
It's okay. I'll figure it out.
Shit's different because of
So did anybody level?
Haven't lived yet.
fucking close. I'm
Yeah.
like so fucking close.
Let's see here.
I'm just curious. Seth did?
Seth just went over.
Nice.
About damn time, too.
Yeah.
You said 225,000.
Yeah.
I know Godwin didn't.
And apparently, it has been a while since I updated his savings.
So they just bring some food in for you guys.
You say Godwin didn't level?
You didn't, did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. The number I gave you earlier was to make it 3 levels, my friend.
Ah,
Cusp of leveling, and so I leveled twice.
And we got 7 hit
you leveled twice?
Huh?
Leveled twice as well.
You leveled twice?
Must be nice.
Nice.
After that fucking 11th, 12th level hump, man, it's a nice smooth ride from there.
Even leveled twice.
Nice, Eden.
Damn.
What's up?
And here I am, still at the
I
bottom.
was really trying to make it to 15, man. That's why I wanted the number that I said earlier.
Yeah, I got you. Well, Eden has a device that enables her to be higher level too.
Right.
On top of that, which is pretty cool. That necklace that was made for her.
Right?
Thank you, Clara.
You are most welcome. Because you are one of the dearest in my heart. So
Hey, Sunshine, you
make
want to
sure
race
you-
to the kitchen?
Yeah, I need some food.
Well, no, they bring in some food, so they bring it in. You don't have to go there.
Never mind. Take the fun out of it. Raiding the kitchen.
Yeah, they had asked you. You know,
I know.
you guys food,
Jesus.
so he has it brought in.
All right.
Fireplace is going. You guys got some food. They bring in some drinks.
Rayla leveled twice.
Jesus.
Shit. Shit.
Says it'll be all right now. You're level 12 now, right? Or 11?
Who?
Seth.
No, he's still 11.
Zira, she has all
He
her
barely went
classes
up.
for- Last time we talked about it, right? Okay.
He's still got 300,000 before he goes up to 12.
Yeah. After you get to 12, though, man, I'm telling you, it's nice.
Yeah.
You kill your dad and take his shit. Is that an option for you? No.
You
Just
funny. Yeah.
You do know who his dad is, right?
I do. That's why I said it.
Oh,
Yeah. Dude, that getting to 12 is a monster, and then you're okay. It's fine after that.
yeah, well. Getting over that hump of 12 can be a bit. Maybe if he kills asthma.
Try it.
No, that's only 250. So that still won't take him over 12.
Asthma? Oh, asthma is more than 250.
Look what we got for taking him out last time.
Yeah, you didn't take him out. though.
Yeah, a little different.
That is very true.
So the
Oh,
fire,
shit. Oh,
like I said, the fireplace is going, and you guys You guys feel pretty good. You're getting some food. You're getting a little rest time, and you can drink. There's alcohol if you want it. You know.
Yeah. Forgot he did tell Ren he was back.
So, Ren and the others
0 levels.
are getting the ship together. That's where you guys are at.
0 level.
Did she?
Oh, the ship. They're getting their shit together. I was like, not time.
They all 3 level.
Nice.
Eden and Rava got 2 levels. 0 got 1.
You guys are getting the ship ready, and up talking to Sabrosa. You're up at the top, and you hear that they're back. Bay will let you know. You're up there with Kazav and Rosa and Ren and Sjord. Zen.
Say, that was quick. They're back, guys.
They succeeded.
So, I'm sure they'll be up here soon. She would ask Kazav if Rosa was able to help him with any of this.
Zed, you're up there as well.
In the pool. All right, I'll sit down. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, you probably got through playing pool, right?
Yeah, I probably played. I played pool enough with myself. Nobody wanted to play.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play.
Well, I could have taught you. If you weren't off doing your own thing.
That's a whole different kind of pool.
Yeah. Zen is like I prefer my way of playing with balls. Thank you very much.
I wasn't doing. That's not the same.
See, George gets real embarrassed.
Friend's jaw falls open. She's like,
Rosa's like, really? Is it a different type of game?
No, Rosa. We're gonna follow.
Zed, everything like I said for everybody seems to be going pretty well. You get a telepathic message.
here it is.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the shoe.
You
No, the ball.
You recognize the voice. It's General Xavier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's up, my homie?
Another day. How you doing, friend?
Not bad. Not bad. How's it going there?
One thing at a time. Well, this time zone pisses me off as it is. Everything's got a trick to it.
They don't suspect anything, do they?
No, these morons.
So the Kazav says there's another one there.
Yeah, there's probably a fucking 100 of these. There's probably more of him than there are of me.
He says he can take him over. He says he can come there where you're at.
I don't know if that's
You're not alone.
I'll be honest, where we're at, no matter, I think that might trip some alarm bells.
What, with the idiots? Are you sure?
Yeah, well, the idiots have stroke of luck every now and then.
Well, we haven't really discussed it. I haven't really discussed it with Dalmar, but, if you need help, we can send this little fucker over there where you're at.
Shit, why don't you just come along?
Me?
Fuck, man, we could just space pirate here. Fuck the other shit. Think how easy that would be.
If I didn't have any fucking ruins on me, you betcha, but fuck. There ain't no way I could get away with that. You know that. Jim and I would fucking zap the shit out of me.
Well, there is that, I guess.
I mean, if I could go undercover there, that'd be great, but I doubt that's something they would let me do. it seems like there's some sort of protection on the place that you're at, but my ruins, they allow me to go through it no problem with this telepathy. They can't feel us or see us or anything.
Checks out. It is surprisingly well protected. The boy that plays King has changed. The boy that plays King has changed many things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure well, maybe Dalmar would love to have some information on those guys, you know, so collect all you can, and then, I don't know, we'll probably recall you here in a couple of days, or at least try to touch base with you somehow.
Sounds good to me.
All right. By the way, a couple other of those ships with those Necrothian fuckers has come into the system.
Yeah, what the fuck is with that?
Well, I think Gemini's a little concerned about it.
Well,
He's talking about bringing the 10th fleet.
to here?
Yeah.
Like talking, or it's in the works, man.
Well, he's basically, according to Dalmar, he's basically saying if it's not taken care of and that, you know, it's grown threefold and it's going to get worse, then he's going to send the 10th fleet in to take care of it. And you know, once that happens, brother, then you know more will come. Um, I I think he's planning on coming here, but I think that's going to speed him up. If that, you know, that's a problem right there. That shit, you know how they are. That fucking shit spreads, and none of those fuckers know how to stop it. I mean, if they had the shit we have, but I doubt Gemini would allow that.
You kidding? Their biggest plan is nukes and body invasion. They're just gonna throw everything they have at these fucking guys.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Bugs on a windshield, don't you think?
Yeah, exactly. Um,
But then again,
I
what
don't
the
know
hell
how
do you
many.
think we have with?
I don't
I
think
mean,
they
what
have
the
enough
hell?
ships.
Or what?
They don't have enough ships. Those beams that come off those mother ships will fucking annihilate them.
I mean, then again, I'm not sure exactly what fucking chance I have unless the 10th Fleet does show up.
Look, Gemini's got something to do with. He's got his foot. He's got. It's like an investment or something. I don't know exactly. I'm not getting enough information, but I know that he's got vested interest in this shit. There's someone there he's protected. We're not just here for Manar. There's another reason. What?
You say you think he's protecting someone in this time? Doesn't just want Manar back?
Yeah, I think he's got vested interest of some sort. I just don't know what it is, and of course I can't fucking ask. But every time I talk to, Dalmar about it, Dalmar tells me to shut the fuck up. He said it's none of my business, and he's actually right. But fuck, we're gonna be here a lot longer than I thought.
Well, so much for our next adventure.
Yeah, at least I'm not training stupid fucks to clone tanks anymore. That's good. I'm not having to do that shit.
That's fair.
Anyway, he'll bring the 10th fleet if this shit doesn't get cleaned up. So maybe, I don't know. I might be able to shoot some shit to you maybe to help these fucking idiots out. Maybe if they're going to try to do an assault, then man,
At
they need
least
to
help
be.
me out, man. I'm gonna be stuck in this stupid assault with these assholes.
Well, you already know the cure, man, so you're good. But I mean,
Still,
maybe,
bro.
maybe you could. Maybe I could send you some.
Firepower and some of the doses would probably help.
Well, I can't send any firepower, but I might be able to send some of that cure your way. And at least you could, something happen, you could fucking keep them going somehow.
Well, if you can, I would
I-
appreciate it, brother.
You want it?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Need something.
All right, I'll see. I'll see what the fuck I can do. I don't know how I'll get it there, but I'll figure it out and I'll let you know. My ruin's telling me someone's trying to fucking latch onto us right now. They're trying to listen. They're not succeeding. So, but it's a quantum mage. I can tell you that.
Makes
Are
sense.
you anywhere near? Are you near that Kazav fucker?
Yeah, I'm literally sitting next to him.
Is he doing anything?
No, I mean they never make it obvious. He's a lot less squeamish than the other one we had.
All right. Well, for safety's sake, I should probably get the fuck off here. I'll see what I can do, and I'll reach out to you when I can.
I appreciate it.
All right. Later, bro.
Later, brother.
He disconnects.
So that visibly shudders a little bit.
Okay. All right. Roll an observation, Ren.
She critted.
Zed just kind of.
You okay?
Absolutely not, Admiral. We should speak with the king immediately.
What's going on? She'll stand up and she'll come over to you. Are you all right?
I just got a telepathy from the
Calico over him.
Okay, you put your calico energy over him. Okay. She puts her calico energy over you,
from where I was.
so you can't telepathy.
Yeah, he'll just say he's like, I got a telepathy from where I was when I disappeared. And it's not good. The future enemy, if you want to call it that. I don't know if we say I don't know what names we say or not, but they could be coming
Rosa
here.
says. Rosa says we probably shouldn't say much then.
Yeah.
Well, good
But it's information I should get to you and King Vayman as soon as possible.
Well, if it's about that, let's head down there. Let's go talk to him.
All right, so you guys are.
She'll look at Zen and George.
It's like we'll stay here. It's all good. Sounds like it's.
As she's walking by them, she'll say, I also got to talk to you guys. I just got told that my parents are going to be showing up here for the coronation.
He looks terrified. She smiles. She's like, "Really? Oh, that's cool. I can't wait to meet him." So George just like,
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
okay, all right, you guys. So Zed, you and Ren head your way out the door. As soon as you come out the door, you see Vela, sorry, and Seth.
Hey, sis.
She'll walk over. She'll give Seth a hug.
Hi, sweetie.
Seth?
You okay?
Yep. What's up, Zed? Fist bumps it. There's Zed.
She'll look at Ayla.
She smiles at you. She goes, "We were. Seth had to. He wanted to look at his room, and we were. Yeah,
I had to change clothes.
yeah. He had to change clothes. I waited out here."
Mm-hmm. No inappropriateness.
I don't.
No one asked
She's
that,
smart.
but all right.
You know what? As far as I'm concerned, you're my new sister. She'll smile.
Aw.
She will be soon.
But I have to go, you guys. Love to you both.
All right.
Love you.
Okay, and she'll kind of squeeze her shoulder.
Okay.
She'll walk out.
And he just says, love you.
All right.
And then he'll take Vela down the hall away from the paladins
Okay.
because he's going to lay one on her. Oh, there's none down this way. Was there?
There is no way.
I didn't see any down there.
Oh, there. Oh,
It's like
Mm,
the fuck?
I don't know.
Whoa, too far. Not far enough.
There we go.
Let's see, there's none down here, right here.
Down where?
Right down here. in
Oh,
front of-
yes.
There.
yeah, like right here is fine.
Right where?
In the middle of this hallway.
Down here?
Yep, that's too far.
2 paladins.
Right there.
There's 2 paladins looking right at you at the end of the hallway.
But you know what? We're not right in front of him.
No.
And he'll stop right there and just lay one on her.
Okay.
Punch it.
All right. She kisses you back, but she's nervous.
Mm.
You could tell she's nervous with the paladin.
And then Eris gets a telepathy. No. Just fucking around. Just joke.
But
Joking.
yeah. So okay. All right. You guys are hanging out in the hallway.
Yeah.
All right. Downstairs, Ren. You go back into the den. Fuck. All right. So you, Ren and Godwin come walking in.
Zed.
Or Zed. Sorry.
We'll say Godwin's already there.
There's a lot more people in here than she thought there were.
Yeah.
gonna
There's a
be.
lot of people in here. Lily, you guys are over here. You just got through, talking to your kids, and Hedda will go over and sit down over here by the fire. That was a close one, Reva.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it was. That was crazy.
Lights up his pipe. Gorg says, let's get some food, Lily.
Standing. Ren will telepathy bay.
Okay.
Hey. We have some information. She'll kind of glance at Zed about it. The future enemy? Something that's kind of concerning. We need to talk. I didn't realize there were so many people. Do you want us to just...
Do you have your non-detection up?
Yeah, I can put it out farther. She'll put it out as far as it goes.
Okay.
80 feet.
All right.
Does that cover everybody?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she'll just look at Zed and say,
Yeah, I would.
go
Mm.
ahead.
Yeah, and he'll just lay it all out. He brings up the rush that they probably only have a couple days before Gemini himself brings the entire tent fleet to handle the situation himself and bumps up his timeline. That there's the idea that he's possibly trying to protect someone rather than just look for whatever wizard boy.
Eris would say, protect someone.
Protect someone.
Yeah, he couldn't really dig in much further. He's still thinks we're bros, so he's trying to get information. But yeah, he thinks there's more to it than just trying to find him. Thinks that there's somebody who's actually trying to protect at the same time. I do think that I convinced him to try to send me some of the cure. So there's that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we can produce more of it if we get some. He looks over at Cara and Lisa.
Eris would say,
Give me a formula, I can make it.
Eris would say, there's also something that'll take place from that. If this cure is Eris, if this cure is coming from the future and it comes back here and we recreate it, that will create a paradox, which will stop them from being able to track us. But it will create a paradox.
Now, with Doll's help, any formula I get, we can make it.
She'll kind of glance over her shoulder at Cliff as she says it. And she just turns back.
Will it affect the
He'll sit down. Maybe we need a goddamn paradox. Maybe that's what can keep us hidden from those fuckers. Not doing what we would normally do.
That's the only thing that I can think of. That'd be the only way they couldn't track the path.
will it affect the creatures at the edge of space?
Anything that has to do with that cure, it would affect.
I mean, would it make them disappear? No.
I will say he did seem humored
Basically,
by our
paradox is where there are two simultaneous realities that have different outcomes.
Okay.
It creates a paradox because we didn't create the cure here. We got the cure from the future. It creates loops.
What'd you say, Zed?
Said he did seem humored by the thought of us trying to take them on, given the firepower that the motherships do bring.
You mean our assault on them?
I will say that a single beam could take out an entire line of ships.
Harry's kind of concerned, looks at Vay.
So they don't think we could do it.
No matter. Pretty much bugs on a windshield, no matter what we send. If it's head on.
Well, that's good to know.
Well, that might stop us from making a mistake.
Zed, do you know if those beams can be stopped by a shield of any kind?
I mean, I'm sure the things that they have in the future are adapted to it. I didn't get to ask enough. If I ask too many questions of shit I should know, it kind of defeats the
Ren would
purpose.
say, I know that the beams on the normal ships go right through the Rosa's shields.
Yes.
But if
I
we
can't imagine something larger than that.
if we changed the shields, changed the frequency of the shields.
I'm just saying, from the sounds of it, the motherships are going to make whatever you've gone against before seem like an arcane missile.
Right.
We can't protect against the small ship's beams, let alone something that they're saying is more powerful than that.
Right. We've gone against those things before, and you're right. Those are pretty powerful beams. But
This is far.
yeah,
Wouldn't we
What
need
if
one of
we-
the gnomes to adjust the shield?
yeah. Because right now our shields are only one
So-
type of.
Do you have a shield on that ship that you came in?
Are you talking to me? I mean, talking
Yeah.
to me?
Yeah.
I honestly, I would have to do a little bit more research and have more time to check it out. I kind of.
Because if there's a shield on that small ship, it might be similar to the shield they use, and we might be able to use that technology.
And I said he would have been trying to access information in his off time that he could to learn
Yeah.
from the wristband if he could find anything about operating the ship better and whatnot. But
Okay. You mean instead of playing pool?
well, he said didn't play pool for very long. I was playing by myself.
Pocket pool.
Okay. Well, so you know the bracelet will allow you to recall that ship and move the ship from any location, wherever you're at. You were able to learn that you could bring it to you. Not only can you transport to it, but you can bring it to you.
Okay.
And it's on the Sub Rosa right now. So.
Yeah. Currently, right now, it's on the sub road.
Yeah, won't try that unless we unpackage it.
What?
He said we won't try that unless we unpackage
Oh,
it.
yeah. Yeah.
And see, Kara doesn't know that he has that ship, so
Yeah.
she can't ask questions about it.
Well, you just heard Vay say something about it.
Oh, did
Yeah,
he? Okay.
Vay
So
says that ship you brought in is it,
what ship?
the vessel that he came from the future.
There's a small single person craft that I use to go to and from the future.
Is there
Honestly.
shielding on?
Well, that's what we're asking. He doesn't know. He needs to do a little bit more checking into that to see if there is. Maybe you should go to the Sub Rosa and check out that ship a little more directly. You say it's the bracelet that controls it, right?
Correct.
What bracelet?
This one.
That one.
She just kind of tilts her head and
We haven't released any of this information because it's things from the future that could affect things with a paradox. But at the same time, I think Clip may be right. Creating a paradox might help us hide better from them.
Can I go look at the ship with you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not against it.
I don't see any problem with that.
You said we have the night, so then
Yeah.
maybe we bring Penitent with us and see if we can find something out. Risa, will you go with me?
Of course.
Hmm.
Sounds like a plan.
Your Majesty. Let's see.
I will do that.
Red, you want to go with them or you want? It's your
she'll,
ship.
She'll go with them. Yeah.
Bill,
Eris?
I will say that one more concerning thing is they feel that they could send the other Kazav to take this one anytime they wanted, and that any wards that we have up are like butter to them.
They
Um,
could do what?
They could send the Kazav that is now theirs in the future to take this one over like it was nothing.
Where is he? That's Eris. Where is he?
I think I talked him out of trying it for now, and because it would cause me problems.
We still need to have
That's
something.
our agent.
Red
He did
knows.
for you.
Eris would say we need to have something in place in case that happens.
do we?
Yeah, that is a security risk. It needs to be taken care of.
Yeah, I don't think my divine forbiddance would stop that. But if we have a ruin put on him, I don't have any rune magic, but I know that rune magic would prevent that.
Considering that's what they use.
Yeah, do we have any rune quantum mages?
We do.
Give me a moment. Eris, give me a moment.
I think Eris should accompany you guys
Okay.
since it has
I
to do
agree.
with time.
I agree.
Okay.
Eris will stand up. I have to walk over there with him, but she's gonna send out a telepathy.
Okay.
To Sal. She's
Okay.
saying, hey,
Hey,
I have some information and some questions. You got a second? So we think that
open your mind.
she will. Information, Gemini, all of it.
What's the question?
Well, who's the person, and is it a good idea to put her on this other cassette
Who's the person?
that Gemini's trying to protect?
Oh, okay. So you open your mind and he says, I don't know, but that's an interesting question and something I would really like to find the answer.
And then what about the ruins on Kazakh? That's a huge secret.
You can send Minar, but the other Minar is probably more powerful. I would suggest using the opposite magics.
Dusty?
Something of a white nature would probably protect him a lot more.
I
But
can do that.
once you do that, they will know that he's being protected. If they attempt to, the other Kazab will probably understand and know that he's been ruined, which might draw some suspicion.
Mhm.
You do not want your operative to have suspicion of him.
What do you suggest? Because we can't just leave it open. If something happened to him.
What would I suggest?
Yeah.
He has an unfortunate accident. You asked.
Good ask.
It's either keep him alive or keep Zed alive.
Right.
That's up to you.
Okay. Thank you, Sam.
Do you need help with that?
I don't know. I need to talk to Bay about it first. That's not a decision I can make on my own.
If you need help, let me know.
Right.
It's always so heavy when you talk to him.
She just like looks at Vay. She's left, sweetie.
Yeah.
Now gave me some suggestions. He's gonna try to figure out who the person is Gemini's trying to protect, but he said that if we try to do anything to protect Gazav, like we could have Dusty put ruins on him, but if we do that, then it's gonna alert the enemy that we know, and it'll sell out Zed. His only suggestion was,
I already know what you're.
yeah.
I
don't
can't do that.
I don't like that.
I can't do that.
I know.
I can't allow it.
I know. The thing is that if we don't and we put ruins on him,
So maybe his spying is done. Maybe we should get as much out of it as possible. As quickly as possible.
how do we do that?
I mean, we should talk to him about this as well, because he's the one that's in danger.
Yeah. Okay.
You're going with them, so take Rin with you and make sure that she keeps you guys protected, without detection.
Okay. She'll stand up and
And
she'll
don't say anything out loud, because they can see the future. They can see what you're doing, what's going on. You're saying that in your head. At this point, he telephony to everybody. He says, always keep in mind that they can see what's going on if we talk about it out loud. They might not be able to see what we're discussing inside of our heads.
Are you including Seth in this?
No, he's not in the room. So
Okay.
we would-
Aries will stand up.
I know
Go over there with them.
Carr would say, what about counter espionage?
Well, that's kind of what we're doing. We have a double agent.
Right.
Zed is
I can't say,
been there, right, Zed?
yeah, I can't say what Seth was going to say, but
I'm sorry, what was the question? He kind of cut out.
You have been. You are the spy right now, and you're the one in danger. So
well, I was also talking about using Kazav as
I will say, if trying to do that, I mean, if Kazav in any way gets pulled there, then they have two Kazavs immediately.
right, and using Kazav against them,
How are we going to do that?
false information, and having you give them false information as well.
well, they can see what this Kasav is doing,
Right,
and if he can take him over and control him, he already knows what Kazav's doing.
right,
If the information that we feed Kazav is different than the future, then it becomes a paradox,
right,
which will draw suspicion, which might cause them to come here. It might cause the other Kazav to come into this Kazav. Now, if that happens, we should have ruins on Kazav or something in place, but that will put you in danger, Zed.
even if there's a paradox.
Well, if they suddenly, the other Kazav, he's a clone. He's going to be aware of the other Kazav, whatever happens to the other Kazav.
Okay.
If he has control of him or can have control of him, he's going to be aware.
We could also ask Dusty to put ruins on you, Zed, of a different kind to help protect you from. That's something to consider.
My knowledge.
That's yeah.
I can
Would that cut off
contact-
their
can't
ability
either.
to communicate?
What?
Well, I don't know. We'd have to discuss it with the quantum mage and see. But
As of right now, they think I'm covered in the other guy's rooms. So
Right. My knowledge on time magic is limited, but
and hell, I'll be honest, the contact I have, he would be on our probably I could pull him over to this side if he wasn't covered in runes. Nobody's happy about where they are and what they have to do over there.
Right.
Their minions aren't.
They have families they want to go back to.
So they're serving Gemini against their will.
I mean, some of them might be doing it somewhat willingly, but what they're doing right now, they wouldn't be there if they didn't have to be. They want to go home.
I wonder if there's a way to remove them. The rooms.
Oh, that guy? I'll be honest with you. That guy would be here and trying to be a space pirate if he could. Not that I had anything to do with that.
Well, so maybe he's an option.
How could we bring his family?
No, he just wants to be a free spirit. There's others.
So he doesn't have a family, but the others do.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying, Zed?
Yes. I know for a fact that the one that's fully in charge there, Delmar, would love to be back to his family and be done with all of this.
So this other guy might be able to be turned if we could free him from the ruins.
Right. Wow.
And the information he would possess would probably be as useful as having any spy over there.
Agreed.
I wonder how we could get him.
Is he going to be coming himself to bring that cure? Because that might be the opportune time.
That's what I'm going to try to make seem the safest option from my view.
We should discuss this with the quantum mages, either Dusty, Dustinian, Willow, or a star mirror, one or the other. We should see what we can't do. I know that I have access to both of them currently. Dusty is very good at what he does, but a star mirror is his teacher, and he's probably more knowledgeable.
Can you talk to both of them?
We can. But a star mirror is probably, we could talk to both of them. Yeah.
The more information you have, the better.
A star mirror is more likely to know of any negative effects or how to do this right.
Right.
The thing is we have to be careful with both of them because they'll not be willing to do anything above the grade of law and evil or you know,
Evil?
or law and good. They will not. They won't commit an evil act. Either one of them.
Understand that. I won't either.
And Lily will speak up and she'll say, I'm not super familiar with Dusty, but a star mirror, if he gets even an inclination that there's evil going on around him, he'll imprison whoever is doing it. Just
Is it evil to free someone from servitude?
Say again?
So is it evil to free someone from servitude?
No, it's not.
No.
But at the same time, a star mirror might be a little bit less apt.
Dusty would be more likely to do it
Yes.
without asking very many questions.
So maybe
Because
Dusty's
we
the
know
option.
Dusty.
Yeah, I
He
know
was-
him. We know him well.
He was in our adventuring party when we were young.
Yeah. I tell you what, you guys take a look at the ship. You find out as much information as you can. Errors will go with you.
Okay.
I will speak to Dusty and see what I can't find out. See if he has any ideas. I hate talking to him because he talks anyway. I'll do what I can.
Okay.
Fair enough.
We can go from there.
And on the way, Kara's going to ask about that bracelet.
All right, we're going to take a quick break in this episode right here and come back for the episode 3 of the evening. It looks like we are 2.5 hours in, so we will go ahead and close down on this episode and come back for the next one.
Can Doll put up Calico at full range around all of us for like a double
Yes.
layering
Seth's
before we
not there.
quit?
She
Sorry.
can. She
Yeah.
can.
Gonna say,
Yeah.
Seth's not there, so
So, yeah, he's off doing. Yeah, I tried to get you to come. You were in the hallway kissing.
He's
so.
on fucking off.
Anyway, like, subscribe, share, all that jazz.
he is gonna come back.
We are Original GM, and we hope you enjoyed the show and come back for the next episode.
We'll be right back.
Like, subscribe, share, hit the ding ding on YouTube, and follow here and join our Instagram, so on and so forth, Discord, and we will catch you guys next time. Peace.
Thank you.
As the dawn breaks, shadows flee. In our victory, we are free. Timeless heroes, legends grand. Together we save this land.